Welcome to Roadies Roam the World, and welcome to San Francisco. In this episode, we're going to tour Alcatraz and explore Fort Point and a little bit of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Remember to like and subscribe to get notified about our latest content.
Join us on an unforgettable journey from the heart of St. Louis to the iconic city of San Francisco. First, we took in the breathtaking view of the Golden Gate Bridge at Vista Point before settling in to our cozy Airbnb in Mill Valley, California. Did you know the Golden Gate Bridge was completed in 1937 and was the longest suspension bridge in the world at the time?
Day 2, we crossed the majestic Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco, ready for our Alcatraz adventure. We were surprised to find a tunnel in the middle of San Francisco, otherwise known as the Broadway Tunnel. This was not just a quirky infrastructure choice, it serves a significant purpose. Completed in 1952, the tunnel was built to ease traffic congestion between the northeastern waterfront and central neighborhoods, allowing smoother flow and providing a shortcut through the city.
National park site. Everything here is protected. Please take only pictures and leave only footsteps. The walk to the top of the island is only a quarter mile or 400 meters, but it is equivalent to 13 flights of stairs.
At the pier, the scaled model of the infamous island was impressive and highly detailed. Alcatraz, originally a military fortification, later became one of the most infamous federal prisons, housing notorious criminals like Machine Gun Kelly and Al Capone. We deboarded the ferry and the real excitement began.
This this is the guard tower that was manned all the time, right? Yeah, heavily guarded, heavily armed guards kept constant watch from this tower.
We climbed the hill toward the cell house, stopping to admire points of attraction, such as the water tower and the Guards Officers Club.
Did you see this? They stood on each other's shoulders to paint that up there.
In 1895, 19 Hopi men from O'Reilly were imprisoned on Alcatraz Island for resisting U.S. government efforts to send their children to boarding schools and assimilate them into Anglo-American culture. This episode is a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle between the Hopi people and the U.S. government to preserve their cultural heritage and sovereignty. Upon arriving at our destination, we dive into the Cell House audio tour.
Recreational yard right now where the prisoners would come to play baseball and other things. And I mean, I don't think these are the original bases, but they do have the bases. They do have the bases out there so that you can just kind of see this is where they would have done that. And then this door is open, so let's go check that out.
Exploring Cell Block D, otherwise known as Isolation, offers a chilling glimpse into the darker side of prison life. This block housed the most notorious and dangerous inmates. The cells here are solitary confinement cells, often referred to as the hole due to their complete isolation and lack of light. The eerie silence and bleak surroundings serve as a poignant reminder of the harsh realities faced by the prisoners. At the end of the Cell House tour, we visited the historic Lighthouse, the first of its kind on the West Coast, built in 1854. After our informative and insightful tour of Alcatraz, we head back on the ferry to the pier for lunch and head over to the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge's suspension cables are a true engineering marvel. Each main cable is composed of 27,572 individual wires. If you laid these wires end to end, they'd stretch over 80,000 miles, enough to circle the Earth more than 3 times. After a delicious bowl of clam chowder, we explored the Golden Gate Bridge National Recreation Area, venturing out onto the bridge itself and soaking in the mesmerizing views. Our tour continued to Fort Point, where we delved into the history of the fort that was constructed during the Civil War to protect San Francisco Bay. We explored the main floor, the museum, and the soldier barracks, and finally ascended to the top to take in the stunning panorama of the bridge, bay, and city. African American soldiers, also known as Buffalo Soldiers, who mainly served on the western frontier following the American Civil War, played a significant role in the history of Fort Point. The Buffalo Soldiers, serving in the 9th Cavalry, were among the earliest caretakers of the national parks, overseeing areas like Yosemite and Sequoia. They were stationed at the Presidio of San Francisco, possibly as early as 1900, and contributed to the protection and maintenance of the fort and surrounding areas. As the day wrapped up, we braved the bustling streets of San Francisco during rush hour, making our way to Modesto, en route to our next great adventure, Yosemite National Park.